these are shifts. See, eventually everything boils down to a shift that needs to happen at an individual level. Yeah. And these are 4 shifts that I feel very strongly about. And again, this is one section which is like, I think 100% relevant, completely relevant for us in Incedo. Yeah. Because the sections we have talked about so far have been in a broader context of, which are kind of industry agnostic. But here now, there's a very, very clear relevance from a tech services industry perspective, and for everybody here. So 4 shifts, to realize this opportunity, these 4 shifts need to happen. If these don't happen, the opportunity will not happen. A shift from just being operations managers to thought leaders and innovators. Yeah, it is not, see, if you're expecting that somebody else is saying, you do this, this is an innovation and you do this, then you're not an innovation center. Then you're not an innovation center, then you are a delivery center. Yeah. So you need to be, and it's a very different hat, doing something and then saying, okay, how it can be done differently is a very, very different skill. Yeah. From being functional experts, technical or functional expert to being business experts. Without understanding the business and the end customer, you cannot really do significant innovation. There is different type of innovation. There is process innovation, product innovation, business model innovation. See, you can maybe do some process innovation. Yeah, you can do some process innovation by being a technical expert or a functional expert. But the more valuable innovation is product innovation or business model innovation. That you cannot do without understanding the business. Yeah, at McKinsey Knowledge Center, I think I was able to drive breakthrough innovation over years. It's not that I was anything special. The only reason I was able to do it was because I came from the consulting side, so I understood the end business really, really well, really, really well. And as over a couple of years, I understood research and analytics, I was able to connect the dots, and that's where a lot of innovation happened. Yeah. So without the business understanding, it's very, very difficult to drive innovation. Yeah. Safe pair of hands. Yeah. Generally, the expectation in GDCs have been, and what global enterprises are also looking for, is that, okay, safe pair of hands that will manage it in a very steady fashion. Yeah. I think that is still required. Yeah, that is still required. But along with that, you also need to be a risk taker. If you have to drive innovation, there is a risk involved. There's a risk involved. Yeah. And then finally, from being a local champion to global influencers. Historically, the role has been a people management role that you have to manage locally. That is still relevant. That doesn't go away. But in addition to that, you have to influence. This whole thing about influence is very, very important. If you have to drive change, you have to be able to influence, and you have to influence globally. Yeah. So these are the 4 shifts which are very critical.